Hello, everyone. Welcome to another live hosted by me, Mr. Philly. Come on in, hang out. What's up, guys? It's Friday. It's gonna be a good night. We're gonna have a great weekend this weekend. Yeah, we got a lot of fun stuff going on. We got a lot of great recipes and recipes. Excuse me, and we got a fishing trip planned this weekend. So yeah, I don't know if I'll do it tomorrow or Sunday. We'll see how it goes. I want to do some other stuff tomorrow, but I don't know. And the weather, the weather was actually, well, the weather was honestly kind of strange this week. It was 80 on Tuesday, and then it was 90 on Wednesday, and then Thursday got cold again. It got down to 50. So yeah, it was a little different. And then this morning it was 55. So and then tomorrow it's supposed to be 60. So I don't know. It's gonna be might be a little bit of cold. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. I'm just testing out the camera right now because earlier I couldn't go live. You know, you have some problems here and there again. I was trying to go live earlier, but I was just having some issues. But I think when you normally get a new phone, which I've only had this phone for about a week, my iPhone 17, and I hope this should be my last upgrade for it probably will be my last upgrade for a while. That you have to well, I mean there was an update, I had to do an update on my phone, so that's why it was giving me problems. But anyway, I wanted to talk about the fishing that I was doing this week, and I was just going to share with you the accessories that I have. And I'm not a pro fisher person, honestly. I just do it for the food aspect of it. I went years ago. My dad only took me several times in my life. I wish he could have taken me more, but he was a workaholic, or he claimed to be back in his day. So I mean, and then, but I did go several times as a teenager too, and in my late teens too, and I did enjoy it. I mean, I'm not a sports or an outdoors person like that in any way, shape, or form. I wouldn't say I'm against it, but I just never had the opportunity to go hunting. Really, my dad took us hunting once, and it was really quick. It wasn't even that long, but I don't know if I would enjoy it. Maybe I would. I mean, if I had the opportunity to do it when I was a kid, maybe I would like it. But and the same with fishing. The time that I did go, I actually enjoyed it. I mean, it's like one of those things that you have to have a lot of patience for, they say. But I do it because of the relaxation part of it. Just having a six pack, kicking back. Throw the line in and watch the show. Basically, that's it. What's up? Not too much, not too much. Just talking about my fishing trip this weekend. Just chilling. Hanging out with everybody. Hope everybody wants to hang out. Happy, giving good vibes, and hoping everybody has a great Friday night. Have a great weekend. Because I know for a fact I'm gonna have a great weekend. I haven't been fishing in I don't know how many years. It's been a decade, and that's what we're gonna do this weekend. So I got a really crappy fishing pole here from Walmart. I mean, it's got that reel. Some of them have that electric one where you just or not electric, more like automatic. Well, it does have that button. The last one I bought, it's funny. I had another one years ago that I was going to go fishing with, but I never did several years ago. And the car that I had, I think it got totaled, and I got into an accident with it, and I left the other fishing pole that I had in there. So yeah, but I like the real one with the reel. I don't think the other one had a reel. I don't know if there's fishing poles. I'm not a fisher. I'm not an outdoor. I'm not an expert fisher person, but I'm just gonna do the basics. You can find all the information you need on the internet. You can get a PhD on the internet now. They'll tell you everything you need to know, and YouTube too. It's like literally all you need, if you want to go fishing. So, hey, anybody want to go fishing or anything like that? All you need is the fishing pole, bobbers. These are a must. The bobbers, it's pretty cheap too. That was a $10 fishing pole, and then $1 for that. And then sinkers. You should have, and you need sinkers obviously because sinkers are basically what they separate from the bobbers. The bobbers are what helps you notice that you have a fish on your pole, and because it starts sinking, but these sinkers actually you tie it 6 inches away from the bobber, and then you got your hooks also, which I got. I know these ones are a little chintzy. Maybe I shouldn't have got them, but yeah. We'll see how it goes. I'm new. We're gonna start out new. So 6 inches apart. So you tie your hook, and then you tie. Well, no, you tie your bobber, and then 6 inches away from that, you tie your sinkers because you need your hook to go down a little low so fish can see it to a fish level. So yeah, 6 inches away from the bobber is the where you're supposed to put the sinkers, and then 6 inches away from that, you're supposed to put your hooks. So yeah, I'm really really excited. Anyway, I'll scroll to. Oh, thank you so much. There, 13, one blacklist. Blacklist. How you doing? And Felix Michael, nice to meet you. Stick around. We're gonna have some good conversation. Anybody want to talk about anything fun, interesting, any great recipes, any kitchen tips, hacks, anything like that? I'd love to hear about it. So yeah, anybody have any fun plans this weekend? Love to hear about it. Please join in, like and subscribe, follow. I hope you guys liked my last live or not live, but I did a short. I was gonna wait until next week actually and post a bunch of shorts, but I've noticed, I don't really like always posting shorts back to back because it's like one short gets like 1,000 views and the other one gets 1 view. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm still a smaller content creator, but yeah, I try to wait to post one like within a day. Wait like a whole day, like a whole full 8 hours after I post one short because it could be a hit or it's a very hit or miss thing with me. So yeah, I could get 1,000 views, you can get 10 views. That's it. So, but I posted this one back to back because I knew it would go live because I knew it would get a lot of views. I did the Big Arch review, so I hope you guys enjoyed it from McDonald's because it's really hot right now. So yeah, it's doing pretty good. Whatever. Oh, it was well, going to work. Oh, so it's 5:30 in the morning. I take it you're in another country. I just got off work about 3 hours ago, so it's good now, and I have off the weekends. I have weekends off, so yeah, I'm doing a lot better. Yeah, it's been a good day. It's been a really good day, honestly. I can't complain, and sorry, I'm responding to comments on my other short. I apologize. Um, hey Brandon, how are you? So, yeah, it's been a pretty good day. I can't complain. It's Friday. We have off the weekend, so yeah, it's gonna be really good. I got a lot of fun plans going on this weekend. Got a fishing trip going on, so yeah, I'm really excited. You're obviously in another country though. Yeah. Interesting. 5:30 where you're at. Yes, yes, Stellar. Oh, Scott Christensen. Oh, you're the one who watched. I just meant I was just talking about my short. So yeah, I hope you liked and subscribed or gave my channel a look. I appreciate it, man. Yeah. Kosovo. Where is that? Where would you say that's near? Is it near Greece, Germany, or any name it? I'm just naming countries, but yeah. Thanks, Scott. Yeah, and yeah, it's just really hard. I'm getting better at shorts, and I've learned with shorts you should do voiceovers. I used to never do voiceovers. Oh, near Greece. Okay, I'm stupid. I don't know geography. I know food. Albania. Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Wow. Hey Esther, I'm glad you joined us. Come and join us. Come hang out. Nice to see you. We got some good crowd coming on. We got Brandon, we got Esther, we got Scott. Wow, we got some good people on already. Hey, we're having a good night. Just looking for some good vibes. sharing my great weekend. And I was just gonna I was talking about my fishing trip this weekend, and I was talking about my short that I just made. But I've noticed, and I used to just talk in my shorts. In my earlier shorts, you guys could watch it. But I realized, not doing voiceovers in your shorts and adding music, just doing everything that you can heighten up. It's just basically the same thing that you would do. How do you heighten up dollar store chili? Chili, add seasoning, add some whatever you want to it. So basically, the same thing goes with shorts. Actually, just add better lighting, add better picture quality, um, and do voiceovers. Voiceovers, I've noticed voiceovers do a lot better. So yeah, and yeah. So and since I started doing voiceovers in my shorts, they did a lot better. Brandon, where'd you go? You got lost there. I hope you come back. I was hoping maybe we could go live, or you're gonna do a live with other people tonight. Maybe I will join you. I definitely love to join you guys because I'm having a good weekend and I'm really excited. I didn't go fishing yet. I'm gonna go tomorrow, Esther. Thanks for asking, but no, I'm looking forward to that. If I find a mermaid, I'm definitely gonna make sure that you know. Well, I mean, I'm definitely gonna live. No, it's gonna go live. No, I'm gonna go live stream it for sure. So yeah. So yeah, I mean, a mermaid would be interesting. I might. I'll just have to keep it in my bathroom, and then I'll make a movie about it called Splash Two, or something. um, or the other thing that I was thinking of catching a golden fish or something. You know. No, I didn't. I haven't fished in over a decade, but um, well, actually, no, that's not true. No, I fished sporadically throughout my life, and I enjoyed it when I did. My dad took us fishing several times in our life. I wish he'd have taken us more, but he just didn't have the time. No, actually, I do have a pretty interesting fishing. Well, not a fishing story, but like when we used to go down to Atlantic City. That was the place me and my family used to vacation. My dad took us crabbing. Crabbing. That's another thing that I wish I could do, but can't do that around here. You have to do that in the ocean. Crabbing is really fun, and what happened was, you just put the basket. Yeah, there's like a cage that you put down, lower down, and because they walk actually at the bottom of the sea, and you're on a dock, and we were on a dock, and I actually pulled the line up. I can't remember how it goes into, but I caught a fish actually instead of a crab. So yeah, actually funny that you should say that because I haven't fished as much as I wanted. I haven't. I was never an avid fisher, but when the times that I did do it, I enjoyed it. And like I said, I enjoy it for the spur of the moment. I enjoy it for the relaxation type of thing. It's just a peace thing for me. It's just where I find peace, really. That's why I want to do it. And for the food aspect of it, because I think channel fish is absolutely delicious, and I really want to try to catch what I keep. I feel like if a fish in my state is too small, you can't really keep it. But even then, I mean, like even if I could, I don't think I would. If it's too small, it's not even worth cooking. Channel fish is good eating. All right, I won't. So what do I think? Thousand Island. Yes. No, that would be good. Actually, Thousand Island would probably heighten up the flavor, make it more zestier. It's funny. It's funny that you say that because I actually I have a short where I actually make my own homemade Big Mac sauce. And one of my last few shorts, actually, one of my last few shorts, honestly, I made Big Macs, homemade Big Macs, and I don't know if I was able to keep the video though. I think there was some glitch problems, but I never shared my Big Mac sauce recipe because it's just so special to me. Maybe I should just share it with you guys. I have the best homemade Big Mac sauce. The Big Mac sauce that I have is amazing, and I actually think it's better. Homemade is always better, of course, but I do what I can say is like Thousand Island. I think has ketchup in it. Don't add ketchup, and I mentioned this on my live, and I mentioned this in my other videos. So yeah, well, you can look it up on you. I mean, well, never mind. But you can look it up on my channel. I've never really shared it, but one of these days I probably will break down and share with you guys. My Big Mac sauce is amazing. Real Big Mac sauce, especially homemade Big Mac sauce. So of course, nothing beats the real thing. But yeah, I mean, like spot on. Of course, you can season your own burgers really well in your own house, obviously. So yeah, homemade Big Mac sauce, and I love doing knockoffs with I love doing knockoffs with McDonald's. I made homemade Big Macs so many times. I love them. Oh my gosh. Of course, you're gonna season your burgers a lot better, obviously, better than all that heart attack food that you eat from McDonald's. I mean, I love heart attack food. The food is good at fast food, and that's why I do so many fast food reviews. But it's just not good for you, and I know that. But hey, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, America does a good job making fast food. Unhealthy food tastes amazing, actually. you know, so. But Thousand Island, yeah, I don't know. I don't think Thousand Island really. I think Thousand Island is a little less bland, honestly. in my opinion. I just usually, I usually, uh, I guess I'm just gonna break down like and give you guys that recipe, my Big Mac sauce recipe. um, it's just so much better. I don't know. I just yeah, I mean like Thousand Island. I mean it's close. No, I mean if you had the opportunity to, if you have no Big Mac sauce on hand or you don't know how to make it, like Thousand Island would work, but add some lemon juice to it and add some what else? Mustard? Yes. Yes, mustard to it so it doesn't taste like you're eating a salad. It is. It is very similar. No, it is in some yes and no, but I don't know. They're just different. Like, no, I mean, like I can blindfold myself and I can blindfold, people that I've given it to. If you give me Thousand Island on a burger, I'm gonna know it's Thousand Island. No, you're fine, man. Okay. Well, if you go live, will I be able to join then, Brandon? And just let me know. I mean, unless you're doing your own thing, that's totally fine too. I'm about to grab another beer, so yeah. Where's that message going? Oh, there we go. I don't know why, man, Brandon. Oh, dip the man in member. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, that message got under review, but it's all good. Hmm. Oh, did are you talking about the sauce? I'm assuming. Anyway, sorry. Oh, Brandon, I'm gonna grab another beer really quick. Cheers, though. Be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. Be right back. Well, actually, you know what? I'll just take you guys with me. I noticed too with lives, and when you go live or something, and you just put it to black, people leave. People just, of course, that's how YouTube and social media works. People have short attention spans, which is understandable. I do too. So I'll just take you with me, guys. I'm gonna grab my vape really quick. I'm just grabbing a beer. All right, you gonna grab a beer too? You're gonna love my Big Mac sauce. I have it in a short. I just don't list all the measurements and ingredients, but it's in my short when I made it. The ingredients. If you pause it, you could probably tell and figure it out. And then in my last live that I talked about it, I mentioned most of the ingredients, but just not the exact measurements and not all of them. Okay, sure, for sure. Sorry, Brandon. No, I wasn't trying to cut in, but thanks though. Oh, excuse me. You going live too soon? Okay, cool. Oh, we got some good vibes going on. Good people joining. I really appreciate it. And Scott, yeah, it was nice. Thank you for watching my live or my short too. I really appreciate the compliment. Oh no, it went to 0. Okay. No, it is not. It is Brewmasters. This is the Cerveza. I don't know how to say it. Golden Lager. It's kind of the Mexican type. This is like $1.12 at Walmart, and they have them in singles. So yeah, this is normally what I drink after on a weekend. If I'm trying to be cheap. So yeah, you can get like $1. Yeah, they're $1 a piece, and they come in just like this. So yeah, they're pretty new. I think I have never seen them before. Pretty light, just like a Bud Light, but a little bit better. I don't drink Bud Light. I don't drink Coors. I don't drink any of that. I used to drink it before I knew any better. But then when first time I went to a brewery, I think maybe this is what got me into food. I went to a brewery. There's a really good brewery down the street from where I live now. Well, it was always close to where I lived, but now I live like right down the street from it. And I drank this craft beer and porters. Yeah, they had a Java porter. That's what it's called actually. And they have amber ales. They have their craft beer, a lot of porters, and And I was like, "Holy crap, that actually tastes good." And I was like, "What the heck am I drinking all these years?" Oh, yeah, Lava Blue, $5. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's a good one too. No, very good, very good. That's actually a really good lager. Mm. I honestly would rather be drinking what you're drinking right now than mine. That's a Canadian one. That's really good. Really good cold. Oh my gosh, so smooth. Yeah. 5 for 12. 5 for a 12. Really? Wow. I mean, that's cheap. I can't. I've never gotten a limit that cheap, Labbit Blue that cheap. Oh my gosh, you're so lucky, man. Is it? I'm guessing it's going to be discontinued where you are. That is really surprising, honestly. Shoot. Well, float me some of those bad boys. I'm just kidding. Oh man, $5. Wow, that is pretty good. Yeah, we have a lot of times, when my state that I live in, if they introduce a new beer, it's usually like a beer from a microbrewery or something. Oh, that's what. Oh, so it just doesn't sell in Wyoming. That's pretty wow. Sells in Missouri. It's at least $10, but yeah, in the state I live in, Missouri, yeah, as of right now. Most other states I've ever been to that I've seen it sells, but yeah, wow, that's actually a really fun fact. I'll make sure now I actually have a reason to visit Wyoming because you actually have that cheap Canadian beer that is actually really, really fire. Because that shit is fire. So yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for telling me that. So Scott Christian, what do you do? Are you an actually avid YouTuber, or you just watch things and such? Do you post your own content? Also, have you? I mean, besides my short, have you looked into my channel? See what I do? Obviously, I cook and I do a lot of food critiquing. I mean, I always feel like I'm weird and like, I mean, I kind of feel stupid, but I mean, YouTube channel is really partially. It's just obviously you being you, and obviously I do cooking, but outside of that, I do a lot of food critiquing, and I feel like it's weird that I do a lot of fast food critiquing. I'm somebody who wants to be an aspiring chef is eating shit crap food when he can cook it at home. But honestly, that's the thing. And I've talked with my chef instructor because I take private lessons. Chefs eat like crap too sometimes. We're not perfect. Doctors eat like crap. Just because they're into the whole blood pressure thing. Everybody's human basically. So yeah, I like, and I think that's one of the other reasons why I do that, just to show I'm human and I eat whatever everybody else eats, and just show you that I actually do like fast food, and I actually show you when I. That's one of the reasons why I have the content that I have is like because fast food. I think a lot of fast food is good. It's just not good for you, and there's a reason why it is, and the seasonings and what they do to our food here in America to make it good and addictive. So yeah, but I also but hey, I love cooking gourmet food too, obviously, as you've seen in my videos. So yeah. But we all have jobs, we all have a life. We go out, we eat on the go. What is that? What's going on here? Interesting. Hmm. Oh, really? Wow, that's so cool. Did you cook anything gourmet? I met some I one of my coworkers I was just talking to the earlier few hours ago before I left work. He said he cooked for a boys' school. And I was like, never, nothing ever fancy. So no, obviously, and I had this conversation with somebody the other night too. A lot of people that are chefs now are self-taught because like going to chef school is good. I mean, I nothing against it. I'm definitely going to try. I mean, like I might not go to a school there, and that's actually one of the reasons why I moved closer to the city that I'm in now because I want there's a tech school that actually has a culinary program, and I wanted to go to it because it was pretty cheap and it was pretty legit. But a lot of chefs tell me that like you're going to learn the most in the kitchen. You can go to chef school. There's nothing wrong with that, but the most you're going to learn is in the kitchen. So a lot of people lie and say I have experience, and they start working in the kitchen and they self teach themselves. That's a lot of how cooks and chefs actually work and they learn. So, so obviously you don't really need to be a brain surgeon to be in a kitchen, really. You just need to know how to fry an egg and just learn as you go basically. And that's pretty much a lot of how self-taught chefs are. So yeah, did you make anything fancy or anything, or what? I mean, can you put a pretty interesting meal together, or what? I mean, tell me something. I mean, if you cooked anything extravagant, if I may ask, because I'm still learning myself. I just learn as I go. I mean, I do have an app on my phone. I have apps on my phone, and I watch a lot of YouTube, obviously. And I'm on YouTube. You can learn so much on YouTube, and you can learn so much from apps. Just lessons. Culinary lessons, and then with my private chef instructor that I'm taking courses with. But she's on vacation right now, and she's got a lot of issues going on. So that's where I'm at. Yeah, you can learn. Yeah, you can learn a lot, but I really would like to get to a basics, and my thing is, I know, I mean, I've done this before, kind of, sort of. Well, I want to get into this. Is the what I like. I like creative cooking. Like, watch that show, Guy Fieri, well, Guy's Grocery Games. How they just they just put a bunch of stuff together with a bunch of ingredients, and I've watched webisodes, and there's another show too. Basically, make a meal out of $20. That's very difficult to do, and I've asked my chef instructor this question: Is that actually possible? It is. It's just really difficult. And but that show's probably staged too. I mean, like it takes more than 30 minutes to cook grits or whatever. It takes at least 5 minutes to cook grits if you're cooking a meal like that. But I like how they are very, very creative about putting recipes together. That's what I really like. I think that's so cool. That's what I really like, being the creativity of it. I mean, yeah, I mean, okay, I cook a spaghetti and meatballs. Okay, that's just pretty. I mean, that's everybody knows that, but like, hey, make a spaghetti meatballs with something else or something. Be creative with it. I mean, but obviously that doesn't really, unless until you get a lot of followers, unless you're big or something. Don't be creative. Make this with that because nobody's gonna understand it. People just want to see basic. People just want to see things they know. So yeah. Uh, Next level. Well, like hamburgers and hot dogs or something. I'm just kidding. That's okay. That's okay. And I wanted to talk about this too. Something that I meant. Somebody was talking to me about this. I really would like to open up a hot dog stand. To start out with. I think that'd be an interesting thing for me. Um, I'm really looking into buying some hot dog stand or some stand or something like that and see where that goes. Sous chef, no, I mean, I'm not against it, but honestly, I really just want to be a common chef. A sous chef is somebody in charge. I mean, hey, if I get to that level, that's totally fine. I would just like to be a chef, a guy, that is say he's a chef. Basically, yeah, the most basic of the basic. And I hate to say this. I mean, no, I mean, like, it sounds really bad that I don't have the ambition or something, but I mean I do, but I don't, I guess. I mean, like, the sous chef is somebody who's really, really in charge. But I think to me, somebody who just has the knowledge of the chef. Okay, give me the knowledge of a sous chef, that'd be fine. But yeah, being in charge of other people, I just don't really, it's just not, I don't know, that's just not me. Being a person of authority. Well, I mean, yes and no, I don't know. I mean, it's just really hard. It's hard to explain. Does that make sense? But I think really, yeah. I mean, at this point where I'm at right now, I would just really like to be able to call myself a chef, a common chef, like a chef that can, hey, I'm a chef. I can make a 5-star meal out of this. I can make a meal from scratch. I can make food taste better. I can make a good recipe even off like really cheap ingredients or something like that. So yeah, just the basic of the best of the basic. Basically, that's what I want to be. I mean, I I'm okay. I mean, like, I think for me too, like, if I was to ever work in that field, which I think a good place to start for me would be like, oh dear, self taught. No, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. No, you're absolutely correct. I think for me, I mean, I think I would do better, and I'm not against, I could work in a five-star place, but, a five-star fancy place no, actually, if I do work in a five-star fancy place, it would be like a casino because they pay the best. Like, there is a casino not too far from me, and, they're always hiring for chefs, and, they have a buffet, they have, like, 3 restaurants in there, so, yeah. I think that's the only place that has, like, multiple levels of chef, because I think in the state I live in, well, I mean, you have to go to Kansas City, and you probably will find, like, next level places like that, high class, fancy places. They have a sous chef, they have a commis chef, they have an executive chef, yeah, pastry chef. Yeah, that's like, yeah, you're not gonna find that in every restaurant that you go to. That's like a high end place, but um, I mean, you could be a professional cook and call yourself a chef in some diners nowadays. I mean, like in where I live, and I mean, I know there's rural places. So a professional cook is more like somebody who is basically kind of like a chef, but he's told what to do with a chef. He just doesn't have that authority. But he could call himself a chef. I guess maybe that's more along the lines that I want to be. I can cook professionally. I can make a recipe out of scratch. I can mix and match recipes. I can make something out of a few ingredients that you give me. Yeah, that's what I want to be. I want to just say I'm a chef. I feel like now you're putting it into the sous chef. They're all important. No, and I have a respect, and I salute all those types of people that I see. But the levels of chef, that's like if you're working in that field, basically is what, like, yeah, I'm not trying to be ahead of anybody. I'm not trying to be above or below. I'm just trying to see, I'm just trying to be a chef and see where I line up in that area. And just wherever I work, I hope I adapt really well to it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think that's where I feel, and that's how I am right now. But I don't think I would like working. And I've told when I was gonna go to chef school last year. I was gonna go to, not chef school, but like I was gonna go to this tech school that had this culinary degree last year. But I decided not to. Some things came up, and I was told so many people. I was like, I don't think I would really like working in a restaurant, just because you just cook what's on your menu, and then I feel like that would get boring. You know what I would really like to work as, for a for a what do you call it, a catering company, because they cook different things all the time. I like cooking different things. I want something different all the time. That's why I don't really like leftovers. I do, but I don't. Yeah, or a venue, like a wedding venue place. I think that would be really cool, because you're cooking different things. I like the adventure of cooking new things all the time. No, for sure, for sure. What belt are you now? Oh man, I'd love to take self defense classes. I actually had a guy in one town that I lived in that taught it right next door to where I lived. I should have gone so bad, but I just wasn't into it enough to want to pay a $20 membership at the end of the month. Yeah, for sure. No, sounds like it. Yeah. Oh, oh, just an analogy. Oh, I thought you said. Oh, I thought you were in karate. Yeah, exactly. There's so many belts and so many levels. I think it's just more like where I'm at now, just accomplishing a point where you say, "Yeah, I'm a chef." Like, I think that's where I want to start, and then go from there. But I mean, you never know. Time will only tell. I mean, like, yeah, when you get to, hey, sous chef, you're this chef, you're that chef. I mean, yeah, there's probably always more learning, because there's just so many different recipes that you can have, and there's just so many recipes that are, and there's always new recipes being made. That's the thing about food. The possibilities are endless, and the recipes and the combinations and the mix and matches are endless. But I mean, like you were saying, sous chef, commis chef, all junior chef, all that. Yeah, it's just levels of what you can consider yourself because of the knowledge and skills that you have. But yeah, no, I totally understand. Yeah, really great conversation. I hope you liked, and I hope you liked what you saw. I appreciate you stopping by, man. Hope you're gonna stick around. I don't know if you looked at my videos, but if you have, what do you think of them? I hope you like them. Oh, Brandon's gone, and then this is gone too. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to pressure or anything, but thanks. But no, I tell everybody the same thing. I mean, like, I'm not one of those people that like say, "Hey, like and subscribe to my video." Hey, look at my videos. If you like it, that's cool. If you don't like it, that's totally fine. You know, that's how YouTube is. If you like what you see, like and subscribe. If you don't like it, move on. Scroll right. That's how YouTube works, right? Hey, I mean, like, I'm that type of guy, you know. But hey, you can give it a watch. I appreciate it, you know, and on your own time. That's it. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it though. But no, I'm curious about you. Obviously you're a pretty cool guy, and you're pretty adamant about talking to people that you subscribe to and everything. I just wanted to know more about you. Do you post or anything, or do you just like and follow, or do you just scroll and such, or do you post your own content? Because I mean, like, when somebody subscribes to me, you know, I if they have a channel too, you know, I definitely give their channel a look, just to be, just to be nice too. So yeah, I'd like to take interest in my subscribers too, that I bond, if I can bond with them or something, you know. Sorry if I talk too fast. I apologize. Oh, it's been a really good night. It's gonna be a really good night. Oh, really? Well, thank you so much. Oh, well, I will definitely give your channel a look too. Okay, that sounds like something I might like actually. I will definitely give your channel a look and see if I like it. I appreciate it. Thank you. That's so cool. So Scott, what do you do now? Are you still in the army? Or are you done? What do you do? What do you do for work? Anyway, cheers though. Oh. Okay, pretty good crowd tonight. Glad to meet a new friend and a new follower, Scott. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Screw the 9 to 5. Oh, okay. I like your honesty. Totally. Yeah, for sure, man. Wow, that's so cool. That's so cool. Wow. Sorry, I didn't know. That's why I asked. But yeah, well, that sounds really interesting. Yeah. Um, screw the 9 to 5. Well, unfortunately, I'm a slave to 9 to 5. And actually, at the end of the year, I hope, and that's the thing, I would really like to be able to post more on YouTube, and have a job where I actually have a better time frame, where I don't have a little more energy and I can post more. Because honestly, if I really could, I would post every day, but I have a 9 to 5 job, obviously, like so many people, and I just can't post as much as I want to. But I really would like to get into a habit or opportunity to do so. So yeah, at the end of the year, I hope to actually switch jobs where I'm at, because I've been with the job where I'm at too long, and it's just really demanding, and it's just really energy killing. So yeah. All right. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Nice to meet you. Bye, Scott. All right, guys. Well, I'm probably gonna end the live too, actually. So yeah. I'm gonna be back on here in a few. We're gonna cook some delicious food. I think we're gonna do a knockoff, and this is something that I wanted to make a video out of, but I'm just gonna do a live with it. We're gonna do dollar store. We're gonna do another. This is another segment of dollar store food. We're gonna make cheesy bean and rice burritos, and we're gonna add a little meat to it. And this is gonna be like a $10 meal, and this feeds a family of four. We're gonna do some budget cooking. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So yeah, it's gonna be really good. So stick around. Hopefully, well, if I can't do it tonight, well, we'll see. But definitely tomorrow. But that's what we want to. That's what we're hoping to do tonight here in a few. All right, just give me some time, guys. I will see you in a few. All right, bye, guys.